that they're really smearing Donald Trump unfairly, and I think with a lot of deception by the major media in this country.
You know, the minute your name...
Let me finish the
Go
point.
ahead.
So the reason why I told the people I think we should vote for him because on three basic reasons. First is because he's been the guy that's really made better than any other person the point that this massive immigration into America, I believe, will destroy the very foundations of America and lead us to catastrophe. And
is that
that's
racist
one reason
code?
why, and that's of course shared by a lot of other Republicans and a lot of conservatives. Secondly, I believe very strongly that Donald Trump, again, a lot of things, there's some things about him I don't agree with. That's why I didn't give him a personal endorsement. I don't like his lip service for Israel. I think that Israel is...
Well, you get the gist of it. That's David Duke. That's the most troubling thing about Donald Trump is that his anti-immigration build a wall rhetoric has connected him with some very, very serious, divergent, and potentially dangerous elements and groups within this country. I also believe that Donald Trump has sort of like an emperor complex. You know, when I saw him say that he would punch a heckler, I wish I could punch him. Well, what's the message that you're sending? The message that you're sending is that, hey, you can't punch him, but I can for you, Donald. Did anybody see there's a member and a reporter for, I believe it's Time Magazine. He got choke slammed by a member of the Secret Service detail, the USSS, United States Secret Service. Guy grabbed him by his neck, slung him to the ground, slammed him because he had moved a few inches outside of a restricted area. This morning is being reported, and really was reported yesterday late, that black students were removed from a Trump rally in Georgia. Yeah, down at Valdosta State University. The students said they had no intention of disrupting Trump. Apparently, there was going to be a rally for Trump. They were sitting in the bleachers. They were being quiet. They were standing silently in the gymnasium bleachers. And then the Secret Service agents removed them. The students said that they were told by the Secret Service agents who said that Trump or one of his acolytes, surrogates, minions, whatever you want, workers, whatever, and had these young sisters, I'm looking at the images right now, it's on the Huffington Post, had them removed. And they're saying that all we were doing was just standing there. Quote, I think we got kicked out because we're a group of black people, a tearful student said. Now, why you got tears in your eyes? Toughen up. This suck MC don't want you to be there. Don't give them your vote. Tell all of your friends, to all of your classmates, to all of your relatives what happened to you, and collectively, don't vote for him. In fact, vote for his opponent if Trump happens to win the Republican nomination. That's it. That's it. I guess I'm old school. See, I don't want to be where I'm not wanted. Can you feel me on that? I don't want to be where I'm not wanted. You don't want me there? Cool, I'm out. Now, don't put your damn hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. But if you don't want me there, great, I'm out. I'll grab my little things, and I'm out of here. And I'll make sure that on election day, I do the same thing. I think we got kicked out because we're a group of black students. She went on to say, quote, I guess they're afraid we're going to say something or do something. But we really just wanted to watch the rally. And see, that's Trump as president. Trump as president. He will be the emperor / president / business magnate, meaning that if you dare to defy him, you won't even be allowed into the building. Now, what kind of democracy is that? What kind of democracy is that? And the forces around Trump, not just the Secret Service, they might even end up being like a personal army for this guy to take back their America, build that damn wall. You get out of here. What? And for all Trump knew, again, because black people do not all think the same, okay? We don't all think the same. No matter what America may say about black folks, it is not true. And that's the one thing I think that mainstream America doesn't really understand about black people is that not all black people feel the same. And I mean, it is huge. Not all black people voted for Obama for the same reason. You got black liberals, you got black conservatives, you got black militants, you got black pacifists, just like in any other culture, any other race. So for all Trump and his supporters knew is that these young students might have agreed with him. Hold on, give me 1 second, fam. You got to see this. I'm going to post this straight onto my page. I'm going to put this on the Nathan Ivey Show. Give me a second here. You might even hear me clicking in the background. Boom. Check this out, folks. Check this out. ... Boom. It's up right now. Boom. And you can check it out. Matter of fact, I'm also going to post it here in the chat room. See if I can do that. It's not going to let me here. Check this out. Okay. You can find it on my page right now. The Nathan Ivey Show. About 30 black students were kicked out of a Trump rally in Georgia at Valdosta State University. Never heard of Valdosta State. Never been there before. But that's the tragedy. And again, for all Trump knew, these young students, they look like they're college students. Hey, that was me in college. You know, thirsting for knowledge. Trying to get understanding about the political war, trying to find out whether you are a Democrat or whether you are a Republican. I mean, what do you really believe? For all Trump knew, that was 30 votes right there. It was 30 votes. Another student said the group decided to stand silently in the bleachers wearing black attire as a statement. So apparently somebody saw him coming and was like, oh, here we go. These damn Black Lives Matter people. We don't want to deal with that. Let's just get you out of here. It's democracy. You can do that. You can do that. And the Secret Service, last time I checked, they work for what? They're getting a paycheck from who? Taxpayers. So you can do that now? So now you can, I know we gerrymandered our states, okay? So now you can just pick and choose who comes to a public rally? That's amazing. But these are the days and times we live in. And so all signs indicate that Trump has some very serious issues when it comes to minorities. Am I saying that I believe that Trump is a racist? I can't tell you that. You know, I don't throw that word around too lightly. That's a very serious accusation. I'm not here to tell you that. I don't have any concrete evidence that Donald Trump is a racist. I don't know if he is or not. What I will say is that it appears that Donald Trump has some ignorance when it comes to, and a real gap. I mean, the only black person I see him rolling with is Omarosa. And I know Omarosa is fierce. I love to have her on the show. I love to debate with Omarosa. I know she's fierce, she's tough, and all the beautiful, smart, all those kind of great things. Has ties to Cincinnati. Some of you may or may not know that. Has ties to Ohio. But the reason why she's stumping for Trump is because if he wins, she stands to get a great job, period. Come on now, keep it real. Keep it real. A lot of people are still taking Trump to task for this right here.
Publicly condemn unequivocally the racism of former KKK Grand Wizard David. I want to ask you about the anti-defamation league, which this week called on you to publicly condemn unequivocally the racism of former
Either you're going to disavow
Grand Wizard David Duke, who recently said that voting against you at this point would be treason to your heritage. Will you unequivocally condemn David Duke and say that you don't want his vote or that of other white supremacists in this election?
Well, just so you understand, I don't know anything about David Duke, okay? I don't know anything about what you're even talking about.
You don't know anything about David Duke?
White supremacy or white supremacists. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. That sounds like his cover. I mean, come on, don't try to play us. And what Republican in good faith would vote for a man who it appears feels like violence is okay to use? In Trump's America, it's okay to use violence. It's okay to 6 the dogs on them, although we haven't seen that. Speaking figuratively, not literally. And I've seen it with black and white people. I'm looking at an image of photojournalist Christopher Morris. He was escorted by police during a rally for Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump on Monday at Radford University in Radford, Virginia. And apparently this guy just kind of like stepped outside the line, right? And he got choke slammed, body slammed to the ground. I mean, when you've got a candidate running for president who says, look, I wish I could punch him in the face, what is he telling you? My fear that Donald Trump as president will become Emperor Trump. Not president, but Emperor Trump. He will become everything the Republicans said that Obama is, but he's really not. Yeah. You know how these Republicans have been running around talking about how Obama thinks he's the king and he's running roughshod over the Constitution and he's not listening to Congress, blah, 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 blah. All the things they're saying about Obama is what Trump appears to be. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, that is wild. Let me read more of your comments here. B writes, what about white on black crime? Dylan Roof dialogue has been quietly swept under the rug. Yeah, absolutely right, B. Nobody's talking about Dylan. Is it Roof or Roth? No one's talking about it. No one's talking. The media asks his, do you forgive him? No, I don't forgive this man. He just killed my family member. I wish I put me in a cell with him. Then I'll forgive him. Give me 1 hour in a cell with Dylan Roth. Then I'll forgive him. John writes, David Duke made himself relevant for 5 seconds by attaching himself to Trump. He can go away again. You're absolutely right, John. Go back to your hole, David Duke. And again, I got no problem with white pride. Do you? I got no problem with it. You know, you show me somebody don't have pride in their heritage, I don't respect them. There's nothing wrong with Jewish pride. I got no problem with that. Irish, I don't care, Palestinian, Israeli, Iraqi. You should always love who you are and where you came from. It's only a problem when black people want to show some pride. I got no problem with it. Christelle writes, you are right about Trump having an emperor complex. Yeah. James writes, Trump's hatred of Muslims also is fueling the white fear. I don't like fear mongers. Anyone who would try to push themselves up, lift themselves up by pitting races together is a problem. And I don't care who they are, black, white. You know, I said the same thing about Farrakhan. We need 10,000. No, we don't. Watch it now, because I don't have the fruit of Islam to protect me and my family. You know, the brother's not going to come to my house and protect me if something goes down like they will you, Farrakhan. Watch what you're saying, bruh. You know, I want to support leaders that are trying to come up with ways to bring us together, not use existing racial tensions, right, to try to put themselves in a better position. I ain't with it. Kashana writes, they were removed in Huntsville, too. She says that Alabama A&M students. So if this is true, and again, I have no reason to disagree with anybody is saying, then this is a pattern. This is a pattern. Brent writes, he does have a Napoleonic mentality. Yes, he does. And if you've ever been around anybody with a Napoleonic complex, it is a mother hunger. It is. It's nothing worse. Well, I'm sure they are, but it can be severe. Shauna writes, Trump the Antichrist? Whoa, you're going biblical? You going biblical on him, Shauna? James writes, Trump the Führer. Brent writes, he is not ignorant by a long shot. He won't dare say anything against any vote he can get if he is elected. That's true or not true. It doesn't seem like he's going a long way to get the black vote. Let me think about it. If somebody from the new Black Panther Party came out and endorsed Trump, if one of those brothers that was walking around the streets of Florida looking for the coward George Zimmerman, remember this dude? Remember the new Black Panther Party showed up? They said, look, we're going to find George Zimmerman, which I'm not for vigilante justice. But if I read that somebody catch up with George Zimmerman, am I going to shed a tear? Not over here, homie. Not over here. Hey, you reap what you sow. It's on you. If one of those brothers that Fox News vilified, by the way, they was running around talking about the new Black Panther Party, scaring people by saying Black Panther Party. I ain't scared because somebody say Black Panther Party, man. Oh, my God, they're going to provide free lunches for kids. Oh, no, right? It's crazy. Oh, we are living the last days in common sense. We really are, my friends. If one of those brothers from the new Black Panther Party came out and endorsed Trump, do you think he'd be dancing around, Black Panther Party? Farrakhan? Who's that?